So I'll be sharing my screen now to walk you through the new features that we have been communicating for some time. This is related to the new portal that we developed for employee self-service. And this is available for professional plan users. So in professional plan, you can actually have the employee self-service portal where employees can log in and use all the services just like they do it on Workman using the mobile application. So now this particular service is related to the communication with employees, and in general, whenever you want to send out a notice or an information to all the employees, you use the HR notification feature, wherein you post an update and employees get a notification on their mobile and they can view the details on the mobile. Now the same is being replicated on the web portal itself, but it has some new features which we will be talking about. Now, when you publish a notification using HR management notification page on the Runtime website, basically you can select either a single department or a location, or you can also select a particular single employee to whom you want to share the update. So it works the same way. You either select a location, or you select a department, or you select an employee, and then you select a release date, which is usually used for future updates also. So if you want to schedule an update in future, you can put a future date and add your message. Then automatically the employees receive that update on that particular date. Now, the same way you do it here, you will be posting an update and it will automatically get posted on the Runtime Connect portal. So as a demonstration, I'll be posting one update here and let's see how it works. So you also can optionally upload an image if you want. So for example, I have uploaded any random image, and once I send it out, it is usually sent as a push notification on the mobile, and users can see the details and the image in the mobile. Now, what will happen in case of Runtime Connect portal is, as soon as this update is posted, it is for all employees, all location, all departments. It will appear in a new section which is created here, and it is called feed. So apart from the features that are already existing here related to payroll, request, approvals, and attendance, you will see a new icon here called feed. And once the employee visit this page, the new update will appear here. Now the image is also showing along with it. Apart from this particular update, now there are some new features that we have added. So these features include employees can like this particular message, they can comment on this one, and then from this portal itself, they can also post the updates. So I'll take you one by one through each step. For this explanation, let's go back to the portal and see how you can control these notifications across your organization. So I'll go to the all employees page and I'll open any particular employee record. Now you may have noted that in the options tab of employee record, we had these options where we created the employee and we made the account active. So we have added a few more options here. One is account active, which means that employee can log in on the Connect portal. Now you have make admin. So this gives some special rights to this particular employee, which we will discuss. Then you have allow posting and allow commenting. If I turn these off and I save this record and I just keep it as account active, then it will act as a normal employee record who can only see the updates which are posted by the HR manager. So now if I refresh this page, you can see that I see this update, I can like it, but I cannot make any comment. I can view others' comment and I can only like the update. If this if this particular user is made administrator, then what will happen is, now this user will see additional options, like this user can delete the post also. This user can delete any comment also. So this gives you a control that in case there is some inappropriate comment or message posted by any user, you can create one or two your senior employees as administrators, and then they can moderate the content. So in case something inappropriate is posted, they will be able to delete post or the comment from any user. And so admin is an absolute authority. So you can restrict it to one or two employees who are senior who can actually check it. Now, if I enable allow posting rights also, then what will happen is if I refresh the feed, I'll see this additional box at the top. This box can be used to post the update directly on the portal. So if you understand the difference, from this particular page, only the person who has access to runtime dashboard application, only they can create these posts. So the user has to have a login access on the portal for generating these notifications. And usually this access is restricted to either the administrator or the HR manager, maybe one or two people in your company who are managing entire payroll, because this application allows you to view employee records, employee salary, and other sensitive data. So obviously you would have only one or two people who would be managing the entire HR and payroll. But in case you want to assign rights to someone who can actually post updates on behalf of your company, they can also do it from the Connect portal. So for that purpose, what you would do is you would go to the employee option part and you would enable the allow posting rights. So after you enable allow posting, the employee would be able to see this new posting box here. Now I'll post some update from this box. And again, I have an option to attach an image. So let's say I attach this sample image and I post it. Now this is a new post which is posted on the portal itself. Again, since this particular post was done by this user, even though if he or she is not an administrator, they can still edit it and they can still delete it because it belongs to them. So whenever you allow posting right to any user, they can still edit or delete their own post and then continue with that. Now we will move on to the last part, which is allow commenting. If I enable commenting and save changes, then I will now start seeing an additional box here. So anybody who has posted a comment, a post, he can also be commented upon. So like if I post, now this comment is posted on this post. Now I can also like it and I can comment on it. This will keep working just like any social media platform. So in case you have any announcements related to your company and you want to roll it out, or you have some good news to share with the people, people can react to it, people can comment on it, and then you can still moderate the entire workflow. Regarding the comment deletion option, it works same way as the post. So whoever has posted the comment can still delete it, even if he is not an administrator, but administrator can delete his own or other comments also. I have opened another window where the user is not an administrator. You can see that he can, this user can still see the post from other users, but they cannot see a delete button here because they are not administrator. And I have given the rights to post comments. So this user can also post comment. So comment from this user. If I post it like this and I go back to the original view, I'll still be able to see that comment. And I can also delete this comment because this comment does not belong to me, but I am the administrator. This user is the administrator. So this user can still delete for others' comment. Now, this is the overall workflow, how this application works. There are few more things to notice here. You can customize this portal as per your company branding also. Maybe you have already seen the options where you specify your company information. So if you go to the setup page and you click on business information icon, you will see there are certain fields here which you can customize for your reporting purpose. So in case your salary slip and salary register, they basically display the information that you have written here. So this is the company name, this is the subheading, and then you can also upload a logo which is printed on the salary slip. Now this same information is replicated in the Runtime Connect portal also. So whenever your employee logs in, we will fetch the name of the company and we will fetch the logo and we'll display it here. So whenever you change it and the next time employee logs in, they will see the revised logo and the revised company name. So that is how this portal is completely branded as per your company, and it can act as a communication channel for your organization where you can post comments and you can post updates related to your company. And it is basically, it will help you to understand the sentiment among employees regarding any changes in the company policy, any updates related to the company. So how employees are reacting, how they are feeling. You will get a kind of a social platform of your own where you can engage with the employees and keep them posted on all the latest updates. So that was one. Now, coming back to the employee part, let me open an employee record once again. There is a possibility that you have not used this Runtime Connect portal. So I just wanted to add one more point that in case you have not created accounts for your user, this box will appear slightly different. You will not see username and all these options. You will see it something like this. Like, let me open a record where we do not have these options. Yeah, so unfortunately, I think all the records are created, but let's assume an example where you have not created employee account for Runtime Connect portal. So this page will say user account not created. Please click on create account. So this button will say create account and these options will not appear. In that case, you can just click on create account button and the account for the user will be created and they can access the portal. They will receive the login credentials on their email. So in order to use this portal, you must have the employee's email address in this official email field. So if this field is empty, then employee will not be able to create the account and he will not be able to access the portal. So you need to make sure employee's email address is there, and the email address should be unique across all the employees so that a unique user can be created for the portal. Now, in case you are doing it for the first time and you want to create the employee account for all your employees, not by one for each of them, then you can click here and create account for multiple user. So this will take you to setup and employee self-service page, which can also be accessed from setup and employee self-service. Okay, so this page. Now here we have this option employee self-service and we have this option saying send web login. This option basically create account for all the users for which account is not created, and it will send them an email with their with a link which they can click to access the portal. So that link will be basically a password reset link. So the first time their account is created, they have to set up their password and then they can log in after thereafter. So I hope this feature will be helpful for all your employees and as a company as a whole to keep them posted and keep them informed about the decisions, and gives a very modern look to the entire platform. Apart from, the normal functioning related to payroll attendance, which is the usual part of HR and payroll, this will also help you add some kind of a spark to the communication and the engagement among employees, and to increase the quotient of happiness and quotient of sharing information with the employees. So we are open to any suggestions or any issues you may face in using this application. If you think some people are posting irrelevant content and you have given access to them, you can simply disable the access, so they will not be able to post. And in case someone has posted some irrelevant thing, you can delete the content also. So we have taken care of all those things which are possibly subject to go wrong, and then you can still control it. So I hope you would like this, and we are now open to questions. So in case you have anything you want to know about this portal, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question, or you can put the question in the chat box also. So Monica has asked that can you start with basics for freshers like me? So Monica, the thing is that this particular webinar is targeted only for the new feature related to information sharing on the Runtime Connect portal. So we are basically not covering the software basics as such, but what you can do is you can call our support number and they will walk you through the basic setup, basic employee information loading, and whatever issues you are facing, they can help you understand everything related with starting up. Okay, one more update. Someone is asking whether this particular portal where you are posting comments and liking the post, whether this will be available on the Workman. So we are currently developing that functionality, and we are hoping to launch the entire functionality of this particular interface on Workman app also. It should be available before end of February, and our teams are working. So maybe it will be available earlier than that. We will send out the notification to everybody once it is available. So it will work in the exactly same manner, and you can like and comment and post on that. And these kind of the restrictions and the access that you define from this page will be applicable for mobile also. So there will be no separate configuration for Workman. These same settings will be picked up for allowing to post, allowing to comment, and moderating the content as an administrator. Okay, someone is asking, can we track employee through GPRS? No, Naresh sir, I cannot hear your voice. Somehow your mic may not be working. You can check it. So regarding the GPRS tracking, the thing is on the Workman mobile itself, we have multiple options to track the employee movement through GPS. One is that whenever your employee punches using the remote punch, we track the employee location. If you have enabled it in the settings, so you know that from which location the employee has punched. And then if you have followed our recent updates, we also have introduced a new feature called Travel Punch. So using Travel Punch, those employees who are actually in the field and who are moving but not visiting the office, they can actually punch whenever they reach at a place. So for example, you are sending your people to meet clients, so they can punch when they leave from office, and then they can punch when they reach the client location, and then they can punch back. So what happens is with each travel punch, you will get to see the location where the employee visited, and you will also get to see the kilometers traveled by the employee. So that has twin advantage. One is you simply know that whether the client actually went to the location what they are saying, and second is you can use the kilometer number for calculating your conveyance allowance. So in case you are giving conveyance to the employees based on the number of kilometers they have traveled, you can use that number and calculate the conveyance allowance. So that report is available in the attendance report section. There is a report called Travel Punches, and the option is available in the request section on Workman, where they can punch, they can submit travel punch. Okay, so there is one question that is it possible to for holiday notification to send through this portal? So uh, technically yes, but there is no automation right now. So if there is a holiday, you can send an HR notification and it will go to the employee's mobile. but it's a good suggestion. What we can do is, whenever a holiday is coming up, so you have already defined a holiday. For example, you have defined 26th of January as a holiday. We can do something like, one day before the actual holiday, we can send out automatic notification from the system that tomorrow will be a holiday, and people will get to know it. So certainly that's a good thing, we can do it, and I'll keep that in my to do. Yeah, it will work same way as the birthday and marriage anniversary and work anniversary notifications. So we can enable the same functionality for holidays also. Okay, I think there are no more questions. So either the functionality is too simple, or nobody understand anything. But I'm hoping it is simple and everybody has understood the functionality. And again, I hope you will use it to create a transparent work culture and increase your employee engagement by keeping them posted and keeping them engaged with the company as a whole. That is the secret to the success of the company, because there is no alternative to a great team. So with that, I would say thank you all for attending this. We will be posting this as a YouTube video, and we'll share the link with you soon. So in case you joined in between and you were not able to hear the starting part, you can still refer to it and share it with other members in your company whom you would like to engage with employees and post content and moderate content. So you can share that video and then people can understand. If there are anything confusing or any issue or any questions you have, feel free to write to us and mail us or connect us on WhatsApp. So with that, thanks a lot for joining in, and I will end the call now.